Hey guys, what's up? It's HKsmash here, and I've got a big announcement to talk to you guys about. Time has finally come for me to talk to you guys about what's going on in my life. Most of this news doesn't really have much to do with the live stream, even though it's going to affect the live stream in a very positive way. This is more a personal change that's going to happen in my life, and of course, I want to take you guys along for the journey and explain to you what's happening and what's going on. For a lot of you that have been watching the live stream, you guys have been watching me for at least the last year or two. You guys know that I work a full-time job, and I've been working as a computer technician at Apple for the better part of 8 years. I've been juggling working there full-time on top of live streaming these last 2 years. An amazing opportunity has kind of fallen into my lap. You know, I take the live stream very seriously. I'm very passionate about creating content and entertaining you guys and just playing video games and having fun, and it's really grown on me, and I absolutely love it. Over the past couple of months, you know, juggling a full-time job, at least in retail, and then trying to live stream, it's like super exhausting. The time has finally come for me to resign. I am leaving Apple. I am actually finishing up my last week at the job, which might come to a surprise to a lot of you. But the reason why I'm actually leaving Apple is because I got a new job. That new job is actually in San Francisco, California. I'll be relocating to California at the end of February, where I have accepted a job to work as a help desk technician at Facebook. Yes, the actual website that we all love and know how to poke each other and all that good stuff. I'll be a computer technician, kind of similar to what I'm doing now, but at a more elevated level, which is really cool. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about what I'm doing there, but more or less it's a new job. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably asking yourselves, okay, well, what the hell is going to happen with the live stream? What's going to happen with your content, right? Here's the beauty of it. I took a lot of that into consideration during the interview process and thinking about the move and all that. Obviously, you know, the first priority was my family. You guys know that I'm a big family person, and you know, I do have a son that I have to take care of, and even though he doesn't live with me, I still need to support him. And taking this job was definitely playing a big factor in accepting the job role, was that I wanted to better support my family, and not just my child, but also, you know, my mom, my dad, my brother. You know, if they were to need anything from me, I want to make sure I can do whatever I can to help them out. And of course, on the other side of that was the live stream. You guys are just as important. You know, you guys are a second family to me. You know, when I come home from work, I look to you guys to have fun with and play games. I was looking at all the factors involved. After some deliberation and kind of figuring out exactly what was gonna happen with it, I realized that I'm going on a set schedule. This is a corporate job. This isn't a retail job. I'm leaving the retail side of things, and I'm still going to be a computer technician, which is what I love to do. At the same time, I'll now have a regimented schedule, which is what I found that when I'm on a set schedule for anything that I do, whether it's going to the gym, editing videos, live streaming, you know, having a set schedule has helped me with pretty much just everything in life. Being on a set schedule is going to help the live stream tremendously, on top of being in San Francisco, California, man, like the West Coast, the Northern California, beautiful part of California. Couldn't be more excited to go. I'm like nervous, excited. It's bittersweet. There's like so many mixed emotions. I feel like a 50-year-old woman on menopause. Like, this is like, I'm getting hot flashes. I feel like I want to vomit. Like, I want to cry at the same time. I want to eat Ben & Jerry's ice cream all day long. A big part of my 20s all the way up till now, I'm going to be 28 this year, and I've pretty much spent my entire 20s working at Apple, and it's essentially shaped the person that I am today. And I've met so many amazing people. I've learned a lot about myself, and I've become a better individual just from being there. And I think it's just come to a point where it's time to move on. And, you know, I've been doing what I've been doing at Apple for a very long time, and, you know, the change I think is really good. And I took a risk just moving out here to Las Vegas to take this job, and then falling into live streaming and falling in love with it. You know, I took a lot of risk coming out here and doing everything that I've been doing. So this is just another risk and another challenge that has been set forth in front of me, and it's just something I need to overcome. And I'm super excited to get at it full speed ahead, you know, just charge right into it. Man, it's just crazy to think about. As far as the live stream is concerned, nothing's changing. The schedule, if anything, will change slightly. I need to kind of get adjusted to the schedule at work and the commute, obviously, because things like that are going to be changing. I have to kind of figure out what's going to happen with the commute and getting back home to stream. But at the same time, I'm actually going to be able to stream on the weekends, which a lot of you guys have been asking me to do. And being that I was working in retail, weekends off is like That's just not heard of. You don't get weekends off, and obviously holidays I had to work a lot of. Now that I'll have weekends off and I'll have a set schedule for working, I'll be able to do a subscriber-only day, which is something I've been trying to do and set since I got partnered on Twitch. I've always wanted to do a subscriber-only day. I'm still kind of working out when I'm going to do that after I get settled in. Just the idea of being able to have the weekend off, I can spend time on editing my videos, I have personal time, I have set time to do all that stuff, and I'll be able to set a day to play games with you guys, do sub-only giveaways, just have a subscriber-only day, because you guys deserve that. You guys have been supporting me and have been through pretty much all these crazy different journeys and ventures that I've been on these last 2 years of my life. Have just been absolutely crazy. And of course, I want to take you guys along for this one. I know that having a subscriber-only day is going to be just another way for us to get to know each other better, give you guys an opportunity to get to know me a little bit more. And I'm doing the best I can to give you guys the best content that I can possibly give you. For some of you, you might think it was an easy decision, but it was actually very difficult. Being in the same job for a very long time, you get comfortable, and you just, you get, I don't want to say, it was definitely a monotonous thing for a little while, but you just get comfortable with it. You get used to all the things that you're entitled to. And, for me now, this is a big change. I'm not only relocating, I'm moving away from family. I'm even further away from my son, which is going to be a little bit more harder now. But at the same time, I'm able to support everybody the way I want to. I'm very big into, my family and my friends, and anything that I can do to support them, especially financially, this is the best decision for me. And I think professionally, this is going to be a really good decision. It's the next chapter of my life. This is where things really change for me, and it's just crazy to think about that this is my last week at Apple, and I've met some amazing people. I've made some everlasting friendships. It's like being a part of a fraternity. It's just crazy to think about. That's pretty much the big news. No sponsors or anything like that. And a lot of you guys are like tweeting at me about, what the big news is about. And it's obviously not a new sponsor. This is just another challenge put in front of me to overcome. And I'm just super excited to get started and start a new job. And obviously take the steps that I need to take moving forward to do this full time, because this is still something I'm very passionate about. And I'm even more excited now because I'll be in an area where I'm surrounded by other content creators. Twitch is not too far away from where I'm going to be living, so I'll be able to work more closely with the Twitch people. And on top of that, Astro Gaming is not very far from where I'm going to be working too, so I'll be able to work more closely with Astro Gaming and create more content with them. So if anything, this is going to be a major positive push for the live stream. Even though I'll be working full-time and I'll still be able to stream full-time for the most part, nothing's really going to change there. If anything, this is going to be a very positive change for this stream, and of course you guys are going to be there along for the ride the entire way. I've got some amazing things lined up for this stream, some new cool ideas that I'll be doing with some friends while I'm out there. Man, it's just absolutely crazy. So I just can't thank you guys enough for just supporting me through all the journeys that I've been going through. And it's super bittersweet to think that I'm leaving a career, not necessarily leaving a career, but I'm leaving a job that I've been so happy with. Going through these life changes, it's just crazy, but it's a part of growing up, I guess. So with that being said, I'll be answering more questions. I'm sure you guys have plenty of them as far as with the live stream and the YouTube channel, but I can assure you that everything is going to be just fine. I'm sure at some point I'll be doing a Discord hangout and I'll be answering any questions you guys might have, but I'm telling you, man, things are going to be absolutely amazing, and you guys are going to be able to join me for the ride. Again, guys, thanks for everything. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to get started. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys soon.